happy Friday. Is everybody doing? Make sure that you lead with your heart because, with love, everything can be solved. If you want them to get things done, they definitely will get it done. That even if we close our eyes, we can still see your brightness. That is how amazing the VAs in our community is. My name is Phyllis. Welcome to the Every Friday live. All right. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Again, my name is Phyllis. I am the host for the show. And we obviously are very fortunate that Monique actually be able to join us today, right? Monique is also here too. So happy Friday. Monique, you want to say hi to everyone?
Yes, hi everyone. It's nice to be back. Happy Friday.
Absolutely, absolutely. And today we're actually creating a special episode because we have been talking about, the virtual assistant, the business owners, right? And I was like, man, I think we need to talk to some real virtual assistant because sometimes people ask, Phyllis, are you real? Phyllis, are the virtual assistant real? I say, yes, they are. You might not be able to feel them, touch them, smell them, but they are real. They are right behind this beautiful, amazing screen, and they're working very hard every single day for us. So I would like to introduce, the other three members for today, right? The first one is Romel.
Hello, Coach. Good morning.
Awesome. The second one will be Rana.
Hello. Good morning.
Rona is a little new, okay? Rona is a little new. So if she's a little bit nervous, you know exactly what is going on. Okay?
The nerves.
Actually, nervous, it's always great because when I'm nervous, I smile a lot. So people say, oh man, you're really cheerful. I said, I know because I am scared out of my mind right now. And the third person is obviously James. James, you want to come on in? Yay. So,
Yes. Hello, guys.
yeah, so we have 5 people today, right? I will try not to talk too much because I know I always overtalk, right? So today I want you to get to know, our 4 amazing virtual assistants here. Learn from them, get to know them, and imagine, right? If you have a virtual assistant, what would they look like, and what are some of the takeaways, some of the, takeaway that you can do? What are the things that you wanted to avoid, right? What is the pain? What is the pleasure? Right? And we're going to be, just, get to know each other and have some fun today. Okay. So to start out with is, again, if you do not know me, again, my name is Phyllis, aka the boss, aka the coach. If they work with me, they call me the boss. If they are coached by me, they call me the coach. I run this, Phyllis on consulting company. We help business owners hire virtual assistants. Sometimes it is a full service where we help you, from start to finish. Sometimes we just teach you the skill set so that way you can do it over and over again. Sometimes people just want to learn but do not want to do, so they're going to do both at the same time. So again, whichever way works for you, serve for you. I know that right now in the United States economy, right, globally, economy wise, because of COVID, we're going to be going, the price is going to go up like crazy. So virtual assistant is definitely the way to go. Once upon a time, I am in pain because I'm overwhelmed. I am tired and I have a huge to-do list and I don't like to do most of the stuff. And today, I have about close to 40 virtual assistants now, right? And they do everything for me. Yesterday, we have, a computer glitch. So Monique actually worked and get, all the password change out, right? Get our LastPass set up. I just have to give the command and then everything is magically done. So again, I also call my virtual assistant, they are the magician. So now I want them to introduce themselves really quickly, right? Everybody, just take your time. Maybe we'll get from the longest hair first to the shortest hair. Okay. And all you need to do is, tell us who you are, where you're from, right? Potentially who's your client if you wanted to share, what position you're doing, and why do you think we picked you today? Okay. So, all right, Monique, you can start first.
Yes, so I'm here the longest. My name is Monique and I've been working for Phyllis for 9 years. Wow, we're actually turning 10 this, going 10 this July. I know. So yeah, what I do for Phyllis, I do a lot for her. I think that's the reason why I've been here for 9 years. So if you are a virtual assistant, make sure you give your client the value. Make sure they know how they can, leverage you. Make sure they know how to utilize you, and that way you will keep your job. Okay. So I think I am here because we created this program together, and we are training the VAs to be, not someone like me, but we are training the VAs, on the mindset, on the skill set, so they would have the same quality. That's, yeah, quality as I am, the good quality for virtual assistant, so they would last long with their clients, just like me, 9 going 10 years. So
Yay, going 10 years. Can you believe a virtual assistant worked with you for more than
yes.
10 years? I mean, man, I always go vacation and she take care of everything. Because sometimes the clients was telling me, I thought I'm hiring like a VA robot. Like they don't know how to think. I say, no, they actually are very smart and very wise. And hence, Monique is helping me to run the whole operation. All right, who wants to go next?
Coach. Uh, yes, Coach. I need to go first. Okay. So, and my name is Romel. I'm working for Vibravision as video production specialist. Okay, video editor for almost. I think I'm turning 6 months this February, and what else can I say? Yes, I had
How
fun.
amazing you are.
Yes, yes. I work as video editors for quite some time now. Hi, Coach. I'm shy.
Come on, Romeo. You're usually not the shy one, right? All right, that is great. We will come back to Romeo in a little bit here. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I go next. My name is James from Manila, Philippines, and I work for actually, this is my first international client with Elemental Battles. So I started to work with them as a sales assistant. Then just last January, I was promoted to sales coordinator, and I'm starting to train also new VAs. So I think that's one of the reasons that I'm here. It's all about growth. So for the past 6 months that I'm with Phyllis community and also with my client, it's been for me a roller coaster ride of growth that I've been experiencing, and I'm also sharing that experience to the new VAs as well, for them to learn the ins and outs of the basic virtual assistants. So yeah, that's me.
Yay. No wonder he's in sales, right? Because Romeo is in video editing, so he might be a little shy because he's usually not on camera a lot. James, he's very professional. He's very experienced. Awesome. Last but not least, Rana.
Hi. So I'm the least experienced VA here. I've been with Phyllis and with my client Michelangelo Lores. Hi, boss. Hi to my teammates. They are actually watching right now. Hi, Anne. Hi, Krish. Hi, Tina. Hi, Michael. Hi, Eugene. Yeah, I have the least experience as a VA here because I've been here for almost a month, just a month, and I can say that my experience was really awesome. I never experienced this kind of environment before. I thought that, I was living in a surreal moment, even after this moment. I'm actually not expecting to be in this kind of community. And it's so fulfilling. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. And so, amazing. And again, the reason why they got picked, right, is because, ultimately they are, a few of the best. We have a lot of amazing VAs, okay? So let me tell you this. On the scale 1 to 10, right? Most of our VAs is about 9 out of 10, right? These four are obviously 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10, right? That's why we brought them in. Again, we haven't practiced them with public speaking yet, but they're usually pretty good in the internal group. Okay, so give them a little bit slack, but they're doing amazing. And actually, because of them, today we have a lot more viewer. So, yay, right? So, one, two, three, you rock.
We
I
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
So the next question that I wanted to ask is that how have your journey been so far, right? If you think back, right, even for Rana, it's only been a year. Think back about the first couple of days that you are working with your client, and think about now when you're working with your client. What do you think the journey is like, right? Was it hard at the beginning, and then now it was easier now? Is there any miscommunication at the beginning, and now it is much easier? What do you think the journey looks like for you? All right. Well, do we go with the same setup? Monique, you want to go first? Or anybody want to go
Um,
first?
sure. Okay, well, I can go first. That's fine. So the journey, well, I would say at first it was really easy. I can say easy because my tasks were, to post Craigslist ads. That's easy, right? And then doing research. Of course, that's easy also, right? Just doing research. However, as you grow with the company, as you grow with the client, that there are challenges, communication issues, sometimes you get emotional too, but I think I always say this: it takes two to tango, right? I think the reason why I've been here for 9 years is because when I have my shortcomings, boss, you're always there to, you kind of lie low for me. Or I think if you are having your bad day, I'm like, okay, lie low for now. But this is definitely a great journey for me because I learned a lot from you. um, you actually gave me the growth that I don't think I will get if I'm in the corporate world. Imagine doing Craigslist ads to doing whatever I'm doing right now. I don't think I am seeing myself, at this place if I am in the corporate world. If you would say, does it get easier? I don't think so. This is always a learning process. We always learn every day. We always get to know every day. We always get to learn new things, with each other every day. Because again, personality wise, we change, right? So as a person, also, I think it's natural and it's constant that we also change. So it's always a constant learning, always a constant, like growing together. I think also, and yes, I know I've been here for 9 years, going 10 years with you, but I still clarify and verify, right? I always, again, with all of the VAs that are watching right now, do not be like complacent. I've been here 9 years. I'm just gonna, take it easy. No, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it works like that. So always check in, with the client, and always clarify and verify with whatever you do. So you guys are on the same page always. Communication is the key. So yeah. That's it. I know I talk too much. We cannot hear you, boss, if you're talking.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I just want to chime in that, open communication is always good, right? And you definitely always have to clarify and verify. I wanted to make something very clear here, right? We're all the business owners, right? For Monique, the reason why it did not get easier because Monique actually have a personality that she's thriving by growth. So she always loved to learn. If she ever not learn, then her performance will go down because she will get bored. Okay. However, there's also virtual assistant who love to do the same thing over and over again. So their stuff will technically get slightly easier because they're modifying the video, modifying the quote cards, and they're not growing into the managerial position. There's two type of VAs that you're looking into when you're hiring. I just want to clear that expectation too. So whenever you're hiring a VA, do you want them to grow with you, or do you want them to constantly maintain what you are doing? Okay, so keep that in mind. And I know Monique is selling herself short, right? We are working with a lot of big name client at this moment, and she is the one that actually is helping us handling them, right? For privacy purposes, we're not going to share their name unless they tell us that we should, right? And on the same token, she's also a trainer for the company, and she ultimately is the COO for the company. She's running all the operation and overseeing, majority of the operation for us. And imagine, right? from where she were, right? She was just posting ads, doing some research, very minimal, very easy task till today, where she handled all the, making sure that, all the training is done, all the HR is done, all the processes is done, all the tech support is done, right? All the our VIP are happy, right? She is definitely have grown so much, right? And again, all the virtual assistants out there, I just want to inspire you that you can be that too. Okay, you can be that too. As long as you never give up, you constantly growing, constantly learning, then that will, where Monique is, that is where you will be too. Okay. All right. So who wants to go next?
Okay, I go next. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. I totally agree with Miss Mo. So it's easy. On the first part of my journey here in virtual assistance. I had this previous background in internship as well. So I just wanted to shout out to my another group as well, PH Dad. So they taught me some of the skills and then partner it with a lot of character building from the Phyllis community. It has been so easy to adapt with the new environment coming from working late at night or talking to your foreigner clients. It has been I adapted very well with the team, but as you go along, I have also this tendency to get bored, especially if it's too routinized the tasks that were given. And aside from giving, or I'm not limiting myself to, hey, this is your task, this is your job description, or whatever it is. What I love about Phil's community that taught us is go beyond what you have right now. So continue to improve, continue to learn and unlearn as well. So keep your glass, what do you call that, empty, so that new ideas are coming in. That's what I did to my client, and I just proactively hey, I don't want to just stuck here and then just do the keyboard typing and something like that. I always um, ask my client over communicate and ask him, hey boss, what should I do, or how can I improve this stuff and something like that. And even it's beyond what's written on my contract, I don't care. I just wanted to help the company, and as you grow and help the company, I'm being absorbed to. I just wanted to own this company and grow, because if the company grows, so am I, and also my wallet will grow as well. So it's not all about the money, or
I love that.
you're just stuck on the 8 hours work or whatever it is. Just love your client, love the company, and love the opportunity that you have here, because not all of the people are here in the same place as you. Yeah.
I love that. I love what James just said, right? The distinction between that. When he come in, he already think that he is a partner of the company, a virtual assistant. And just like what he said, he's just not doing whatever the contract is saying. He's always going above and beyond. How can I serve? What can I do better of? Right. And again, James, he started from one VA, right? And now he is actually managing all the rest of the VAs, if I'm correct, right, James?
Yes. Yes.
And also because of him, where he just always go above and beyond. Right now, his company have actually, how many VAs do you have now? Quite a few, right? From
We
one
have
person.
11 from one
Yeah,
person to
from
11.
yeah, from one person to 11, and that is what, like a 6 months time span. So again, it is so amazing. And again, virtual assistant, if you're out there listening to this, right, always go above and beyond. Work as if you own the company, because just like what Jim said, it's not about the money, but ultimately the wallet will grow because you are always going above and beyond. Kind of like Monique right now. Monique is getting bonuses based on how the company is growing. So pretty soon she's not gonna have to work. Just get the bonuses; it'll be good enough for her. Am I right? But again, she earns it because she has been with me for 9 years, right? And she always go above and beyond without me even asking her to do. And that is where the distinction is, whether you're a regular VA or you're a super VA, right? And again, business owners out there, it is possible. Again, it is possible. I want you to see all the virtual assistant, and I just wanted to let you know that it is possible because, man, it has been happening every single day, and magic has been happening between us every single day. All right, so who wants to go next?
I think I can go next.
Yay, Rana!
Hi. So yeah, I work as a customer support representative with my client Michael, and working as a client support or customer support rep. it's not like that. I mean, with working with Michael, we always keep a open communication. So we exchange thoughts, we exchange ideas, and as an IT, I took that into my advantage. I focus on the strengths, my strengths and weaknesses, and with the help of my team, we always keep communicating with each other, so that we can arrive into our goal, all at the same time. And you know what? With my client, what he always told me is that you are part of this company. And I never felt that before, being part of something. Because, previously you have the politics in your workplace. And working in my client, I never felt that politics. And I also make critical decisions for him, and that's something that I never thought that I will do. And I'm just so grateful that he trusted me. He believes in my skills. He totally believe, in whatever decision that I will make, for his company. So I think the journey is just amazing.
That is amazing. I love that, right? So again, Michael, I know you're hearing this because you're supporting your virtual assistant, right? And yes, when you as a business owner supporting the virtual assistant, build that amazing relationship, put out your hand first, right? And say, it's okay. We are together, right? And we're going to make this happen. Then the virtual assistant is going to feel so good that now they're willing to share ideas with you. And when you started to have this sharing environment, right, then everything is going to snowball into such a beautiful work relationship. Kind of like Rana, right? Rana is like, yeah, I'm excited right now because Michael's willing to listen to me. Now I'm going to share even more because, again, Rana is doing the work, right? She is in the business. So if she can see a lot of the things that business owners cannot see because she's dealing with the day to day. And did you guys notice how is Rona's English? Her English is pretty good too, because I know a lot of you guys is like, is their English really good? Yes, their English is pretty amazing. And I also want to give you an aha moment. If you're in America, we have a lot of people in different culture. So a lot of the time, speaking amazing, perfect English might not necessarily a must. It might be just what we think, limiting belief. However, I work with a mortgage company. Their best salesperson is Vietnamese, so their English is as more broken than ours. But again, she was the number one salesperson, right? So again, what is your expectation for it? But again, Rana, if you wanted to speak a little bit more, right, you can listen to Rana in a little bit, right? And again, you can listen to James, right? Their English is amazing. Okay, I mean, at least on my standard, personal opinion. Obviously, again, I am biased because I love them so much. Okay, so all right, last but not least, Romel.
Hi, coach. So, um, well, I would like to tell you about the my experience. I think one of my struggles, being in this community is that um, I mess up my interview. Okay, so um, yes, coach, I'm shy today. Okay, so um, I mess up my first interview. So I think there's I think maybe because of I didn't had to my interview for the last 7 years, and yes, I'm a teacher, but I always teach in Tagalog, so my English is not that well. And then after getting to my second interview, so I got in luckily, and uh, I met my client, and then the first thing that I asked him, when do I meet my teammates. So you know me, coach, that I love to talk to my to people. Okay, so that is the first thing that I wanted to that I asked my client, where's my teammates? So then I realized that I'm the only one in the department or in the video department. So that is a little struggle for me. So um, I don't know where to put my right footing at first. So aside from that, we always talk via chat. So whenever he gave me instructions, we always talk via chat, and that's it. So what am I going to do with my with my with my output? Then I realized that for me to be able to show my, yes, I'm so nervous. For me to be able to show my skills, so I need to tap into my strength, which is my output in my videos. So from then on, I start giving him uh, great, may I say, great videos for my client, and then we communicate. And then, okay, Romel, this is what you're going to do to this video, and then this is what you need to change in this video, and then there is the start of our good communication. So I think that is the key. Miss Mo is right. You need to over communicate with your client. And aside from that, I love to ask questions, even the smallest things. So I think during our more training, so you need to ask better questions to get better answers, and that is what I did to make my standing, my footing better. That's it.
I love it. I love it. You know, the truth is, exactly what Romel was saying, right? I noticed immediately, on the communication skills, Romel immediately said, okay, hey boss, welcome, thank you for welcoming me in the environment, right? I know I'm going to be doing some videos for you. So I would like to know what is the outcome? Who am I sharing this with? How long do you want the video to be? How kind of feelings you want me to, portray out there? Where can I get all your files? Like, he just listed a bunch of questions. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Because a lot of time, as a business owner, we don't know whether they know us or not, right? Because we have been in the business for 10 years, right? Or 20 years, 30 years. We thought, sometimes we just assume that people know about what we want. So by him asking all those questions, actually allow me, or allow the client to clarify what is the outcome I want, what do I really need. And sometimes the truth is, I was even, sometimes question was asked, I was like, I don't even know the answer. I want them to do something, but I didn't even know the answer, right? And ultimately, Romel is the only one here that does not necessarily dealing with clients. And you can hear Romel, her English is also very good, right? Her English is also very good. So again, does he need to have Americanized English? No, because I'm sorry, he is, again, like my English is not that good either, right? Because he is supporting on the back end. You're gonna have VA that is helping you answering emails, right? Doing your video editing, doing your social media. Do they really need to speak perfect English? Most of the time, no. They actually just have to type perfect English, and they just need to understand you. If they have just a little bit of accent, I do believe that that is completely fine. Again, ultimately in the United States, there's a lot of people that have um, accent like me, right? I still could not figure out the he and she, but I'm doing okay, right? And I love Michelangelo just say, always going above and beyond, always, absolutely, always going above and beyond. And and see, they are like, Rona's cheerleader, right? His team and him are, celebrating. And again, Michael, I know you're here. I just want to give you a huge shout out because we have a Typhoon Oneta just passed, and we were raising funds for a lot of the virtual assistants. Some of them lost their home, some of them lost their roof, some of them, the whole house got flooded. And Michael was so supportive and donate a huge sum of money to help a lot of the virtual assistant here. And I know for a fact that he's gonna get so successful with his business, especially with all these virtual assistant in it, because he has been creating an amazing culture that all the client, all the virtual assistant, and all the worker there is feeling such a warm and fuzzy. And when you make your employees, your VAs warm and fuzzy, they will make your clients also feel warm and fuzzy, because the energy, will transfer from the owner all the way down. So again, as a business owner, what kind of energy are you bringing to your, immediate environment, right? With your, with your team, because whatever energy that you send to your team, that is the energy that your team will send it to all your clients. So if your client is very not too loving and serving, you might want to see what did I do that I need to switch so that the ship will be going to the right direction. So my company, everybody know that I'm a loving soul. So everything is all about love, right? I'm driving everything through love. So my client a lot of time will feel the love. Most of the time, not directly through me, it's actually through my VAs because I just love them so much every single day. Do you guys agree with that? Monique, Romel, Rana, and James. Why do you guys say something about what I just said? What is the feedback?
Well, I totally agree that you are so loving, Boss Phyllis, because I can definitely see it with with everyone who's training us every day. I can say that they are all they actually reflect you. You know what I see in you is what I'm seeing to the trainers as well. So you are their reflection.
I love it. I love it. And so, well, why don't you tell us a little bit about Michael? What did Michael do? Together with you that make you so much more, confident, energetic, and wanted to do more for Michael's company.
With Michael, when I first met him, he set his expectations of me, and I was not really overwhelmed. I'm kind of expecting it because he said that he hired me because of not just because I work for this and that, because of my past experiences, but because I'm a tech person and he wants something that kind of thinking into his company. That's what basically he needs right now, and I took that into advantage. I reflect myself. I reflect what are the things after 1 week of processing the things that they are doing in the company. I tried into talk to him for solutions because I've seen his company's weaknesses, and I talked to him about that. You know what, Michael, here's what I can do for you. Why not we bought this kind of technology, to help the process, to help the process, to help you with the processes, to help everyone with the processes. And it actually worked. He listens to me. He values my skills, he values my talents. And i actually I actually got overwhelmed at first, when he said that, what, make this decision, because I never made that huge decision in the past. I was part of the company, I'm already part of this company, and I'm like a CEO who's making huge decision for the company. And I think he saw that, he saw the critical thinking. He saw how I made such huge decision in his company, and that decision worked. I think he that's what makes me valuable to him.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for the share. All right, who wants to go next?
Okay. Yeah. I agree also with Rana. The love that you feel is giving us to us, virtual assistant. It's not just about like a puppy love or something, but we love it because of the tough love. You're showing us the real world, the reality in the virtual assistants, which from the get go, you are already setting us the environment that we should be in and how should we react to it. So coming from that lessons that we learned from you, it was easy to, as I mentioned earlier, it was easy to communicate and build relationship very well with my clients. So I am I was a very like aggressive type of person, right? So just wanted to do this and to do this, but coming from the research and knowing the background also of my client, and knowing that he's into robotics engineering in the past, so there's some kind of patience and efficiency. So I just love that personality, and I also have that personality as well of having into details. And it really gave us he really gave us Vin gave us this opportunity um, to improve and have patience with every task that we're doing in our in Team Elemental. So yeah, so I think that's one of the I believe that's one of the best learnings that we got from the Phyllis community, is to just don't detach yourself from the main outcome. Just celebrate wins, enjoy the every process, and later on you will never know, you are giving so much success to the team that you set for yourself. You're going beyond the wins that you're getting because you're doing these small things for your client, even if it's just asking, hey, hey boss, how to do this one. um, and your client is very hands-on as well in your task. So it's we're loving it. The whole team elemental as well, the very hands-on client. And they just one thing that it struck me on my first few weeks with my client is he said that never assume. So, and Phyllis, you echo also this with our training. So, oh wow, this is the for me best client that we have. So um it's more than just, hey, do this and that. No, the client also teaches you to develop as well, and in return you will develop the company as well. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Exactly like what James said, right? Never assume. And again, love is in the air. The more love that you have for, for your VA, for your client, the more love everybody's going to create, which I love it all the time. All right, Romeo and Monique, anything you guys wanted to share?
Well, I just wanted to add, yes, Rona already mentioned that, what you are, boss, it reflects, what we are right now, it reflects you. Just to be honest with you guys, like right now with me, I wasn't like this when I was starting with Phyllis. I am the mean girl, we always fire people. We want to try to like give them the chances because I am looking for someone like me. Okay, let's say we will hire someone. Okay, let's just fire this person because she wasn't like me. She doesn't go above and beyond, she's not like this, she's not like that. I don't try to understand. I don't try to, give the person love. It's just me looking for faults. That was me. But being with Phyllis, being in this company for 9 years, I think, you changed me. And that's the reason why I think I can say that I am very capable to train because, I've been there. We've been there together, and whatever what that we're training them right now, it's because we already how do you say this, we've done it, and then we've been there, and now we know how to solve it. And guys, just FYI, we're actually training about Tony Robbins, and I think our trainings are really spot on, especially with building relationship with your clients, with the tough love. And sometimes we just have to detach from the bad habits. Sometimes we give you guys information that you don't want to accept. Okay, but actually, to have a better relationship with your clients, we just have to detach on those bad habits. So yeah, I think that's it for me.
I love it. I love it. And yes, exactly like what Monique said, right? In the past, again, just like Monique said, she have grown a lot, right? Because I'm very compassionate kind of person, right? I don't really want to fire anybody, right? But I love Monique because Monique complete me because she just wanted to fire everybody that doesn't work. So, but again, it works as a partnership, right? And it's serve, and again, I know that I have talked about this before, we fire fast, we hire fast, fire fast. And I still wanted to own that word that because ultimately we do not want the virtual assistant to go through like a 5-day interview just to get hired, right? Because ultimately interview is interview. When they work, you will know exactly who they are. And we talk about fire fast because I think it is fair for both sides, right? Because ultimately the client does not want to spend more money if it doesn't work out, right? And at the same token, as a VA, would you want to work with somebody that doesn't see your worth, or maybe the job is just not what you are capable of, or you work so hard for 3 months and at the end fire you, or would you prefer to get fired on the first day or the first week and then find the right position that you have? We have a lot of VAs that did not work out with the first client and work out for the second client, because again, sometimes it's just not a match, kind of like when you're dating, sometimes it's just not a match. So we're very honoring with this hire fast, fire fast, because ultimately love is in the air. We want you both to really enjoy the loving relationship. If it doesn't work, ultimately you're gonna find your soulmate at work, whether it's the next one or the next one. And again, if you're not ready for it, no problem. We're starting an SVA Academy too, whereby we will be training you to get into the next level so that when you're ready, you can always come back. So again, hire fast and fire fast is not as harsh as you think, because ultimately you do not want to stay in a relationship that doesn't serve you. Am I right? So that is what I wanted to share with everyone. So again, don't see it's a negative way, right? Whether you're a business owner or a virtual assistant, because if the relationship is not good or eventually it become toxic, it doesn't help or serve the company. I'd rather just let them go, right? So that they can find, their next best relationship. Okay. All right, Romel, are you ready to talk again?
Yes, coach. I would. I just would like to back up what Miss Mo said. I remember the first day. I experienced your tough love in my first day. So I mistakenly posted my time blocking in our SBAGC. So I remember you. You need some spanking, and then you tag Miss Mo, and then right after that, so I just reflected on what the things that I did, and now I know I can do better. I and I always double check on the things that I'm posting. And second, um, what I love about you is that you practice what you preach. Okay, you always over communicate. You always there for us whenever we need advice from you. You as every time you are available, you have to make sure that you are going to reply, or you reply to our messages. So I experienced that so many times. And then what I love about your training is um, it made me realize what is a success is. Okay, so let me just give you my answer to my interview question. What is success to you? So my immediate answer is to be able to buy something for my family and for myself. That's, I think, that's okay. But after graduating in your training, for me, success now is a collection of small wins, and you made that happen. And you taught us how to celebrate small wins for us to feel successful. Yes, yes, that's right, John Allen. I think that is one of the things that I think I can share to our next generation of VAs, and maybe to my future students. Yes, that's it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Romel, you talk about next generation, maybe next wave, because generation make us look old. Then we're gonna have to talk about the third
Yes,
generation, the fifth generation, the 10th generation, right?
or,
And then
or
Rona is gonna be a grandmother by then.
or we can talk next batch.
Yeah, the
Yes.
next batch. Okay, that sounds much better because I'm the founder, so then I will be like multi-generational down the road already, right? But again, just kind of like what Romel said, right? As a business owner, as a virtual assistant, be okay with tough love, right? Because there's time that their tough love is gonna be needed. There's gonna be time that we have to really talk about what is at stake right here, because again, just like what Romel also said, I want you to be happy every single day, every day, every day, every day. However, there's going to be time that, right, we have, some hole, some broken chain that we really need to have a serious talk. But just bear in mind that, hey, our life is on the line, right? We need to get this fixed, right? After we talk about it, we're going to move on, learn from it. Just like what I always teach my kids, right? Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn, right? As long as you're learning something from it and you're implementing the new way of doing things, then you're not losing. We are never losing unless we do not learn from our mistakes, right? So last but not least, I want to honor the time, right? Because we have five people, so it's getting a little bit longer. Thank you for hanging here with us. One last piece is I just want everybody to share what is the one takeaway, that you would like to share with people, whether it's for the business owner or for the virtual assistant. What is the one big takeaway that everybody should know or would love them to know?
Well, for me, it's always building relationship with your clients. I always say that onboarding training, I always say build that relationship with the client. And now, as a client, you also have to build that relationship with your VA. It's always a two-way street, right? So for the VAs, do not say, logging in, logging out, that's it. Because you're not going to be the irreplaceable person with just saying logging in, logging out, taking a break, back from break. And then again, this is coming from experience. I had my bad days. I had my how do you say this? Super bad days, personal issues that I had to take off for 5 days without informing Phyllis or anyone in the team. But I'm still here because again, I built a relationship with Phyllis, that when the time comes that I needed someone, I needed someone to understand me. I actually did not even ask for it. She just gave it to me because she knows me personally. She knows that I wouldn't just log out or just not log in for 5 days. So for the VAs watching here, build that relationship. I actually have one VA. She asked me. She said, Miss Mo, is it okay? Because my client is going abroad. Is it okay if I say, have a safe flight? Dang, come on, just do it, right? I mean, have a safe flight. What you can even say that to your client? Guys, it's more than that. It should start with, hey, how are you doing today? And then later on, you call them. Maybe you guys when you need something from them, just don't, okay, how should I do this? You have to start with checking up on them, how are you doing today, stuff like that. So again, always build relationship with their clients. That's just me, for me.
I love it. I love it. The small talk. Wow. Have a safe flight. You need to get an approval for have a safe flight. Man, I don't know which planet you're in. So if you are a virtual assistant, listen to this. It's okay to have small talk. How are you doing today, boss? How's your cat doing? How's your dog doing? How's the weather over there? Because ultimately, if you guys are friends, you have that relationship, then everything will be easy. If you're only what is that called? Platonic relationship, it just work boss and work relationship, if you screwed up, usually that is called firing. So all right, so thank you, Monique. I'm going to stop talking so that we don't run out of time. Who want to go next?
Me, boss. Yeah, aside from what Monique has said, for me, what I've learned is that shyness does not make you money. That's what I really learned from the training, because before I was so shy asking for something for my boss, and now no, you deserve it. You deserve all the effort that you have given to the company. You deserve, you put your effort, you put your time, making decisions as well. So if you think that you deserve it, go for it. And later you will know they're actually thinking the same, giving you bonus. It's part of your job. Later, do you know, you are both coming into the same conclusion. So do not be shy asking for something that you deserve.
Yay, I love this. I love this. That is amazing. All right, want to go next?
Okay, I'll save the best last moment for my brother Romel. For, for me, time is money. Okay, so yeah, sometimes we do this like a trial and error, but for me, the best teacher is learning from others' experience. So learn to communicate with your colleagues as well, not just with your client. The best practices that your previous VAs or previous or other VAs as well within the community, don't be shy to ask. And since it's time reflects a lot of money that's coming in, it's all about having that clear clarification and verification with your client. So clarify and verify and make sure it's the smart questions so you'll get the best answers that you'll have. And you'll never know, you're doing the favor to your client as well of saving a lot of time, and you as well, the decision making is very fast. And if it's done, you're saving a lot of time, you're saving a lot of money. That's it.
I love it. I love it. That is definitely goal. Okay. Model after success, clarify and verify.
Yep.
And just like what he said, well, he put you on, Romel. Last but not least, save the best for last. What is the golden word you have for us?
Well, coach, I think for the VAs, you always make them feel your clients, make them feel that you are there to support them. Okay, so you are there to give them assistance with on the things that they need you to do. Okay, so that is what your job is. So make them feel that you're always there at their backs to back you up on everything that is needed. Okay, and um, I think Rona already told it. Shyness doesn't make you money, and that is the best thing that you need to ask. If you're shy, you cannot clarify and verify. If you're shy, you cannot ask better questions, right? So it, it doesn't all about money, but it's all about the things that you should ask right for them. I think that's basically it. If you're shy to ask questions, how will you get better answers or better job or better VAs for them? And I think that is the yes, that's it. And I'm shy.
I think, yeah,
You're
much
so
more Romel
cute,
is shy.
Romel.
He's usually not shy at all. But yes, just like what Romel, said, right? He pretty much summarized what everybody is saying, right? You know, shyness doesn't make you money. Always clarify and verify, right? Making sure that you have the small talk, and most importantly, just like what Romel say, let your client know that you're always there for them, right? Let the business, and business owner, let your VA know that you're always there for them too. Again, another example, I have a VA that actually went to the hospital. He has some liver problem. He was so stressed about hospital bills. Again, I'm not encouraging you guys to do it, but I'm just sharing it, right? And this client's like, man, you have done so much amazing thing for me, so let me pay for that. Man, by that time, this VA was with them for life, because he was so stressed about the milk money for the kids, and also his hospital bill, and the client just said, don't worry about it, I take care of it. And ever since then, that relationship is built, the bond is built, it is so solid and so loyal. And again, as a business owner here in United States, a small little piece go a long way, right? Again, it obviously have to be the equal exchange. And I told the VA too, because you earn it, because they see your worth, that's why they will pay for the hospital bill, right? So again, there's just so much magical moments, so much magic that is happening every single day in this community. Whether it's for the business owner or whether it's for the virtual assistant. And just like what everybody said, this is really a mission, a passion. This is really not the money. Money will come for any one of us, right, including myself. However, all the magical moment, all the happiness, all the smile, all the support is always here, and I cannot replace that. And again, we only live once, right? YOLO, we only live once. So what kind of life would you want it to be? Would you want to be stressed out and work every single day and like, why me? Or would you want to be the one that's like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to look at my team because they're going to do everything for me, and we're going to just joke about every day, right? Have fun every day, because every day is just like a vacation. And the secret is your choice. You choose, okay? You choose how you want your life to be. Again, we are here to serve you. We are here to support you. We are here to help you with anything that we possibly can. We are 400 virtual assistants strong right now, and pretty soon we're going to be 4,000 and 40,000 and 400,000. And eventually our goal is 1 million virtual assistant to be able to assist with all the business owners, all over the world. Okay, so that is the happiness that we are going to be creating, the support that we're going to be creating. And today, again, I wanted to thank all of you guys, all our panels, right? Romel, Rana, James, and our beautiful Monique. Thank you so much for coming in, because you have definitely changed somebody's life today, or a group of people's life today. And again, we're going to do that, one step at a time. All right. So again, thank you so much for coming in, and have a wonderful weekend, because I'm going to have mine, and I know you will have yours too. So I love you all, and we will see all of you guys next Friday. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Hi, Michael. Thank you for watching. Hi, my team.
He has really hugely helped our business. What does Phyllis do? Well, she helps find virtual assistants. My name is Mishkin Bertigue. I am the CEO and co-founder of Bertigue Consulting. We help organizations with execution, adaptability. We really focus on, the folks in middle management who are really stressed out by, conflicting issues with, executive direction and results that they want, and then the staff at the other end who are, struggling and really find their working environments frustrating. Have been running this business for a long time, and honestly, one of the things that's always been an issue for me is capacity. How do we get all the things done that we need to get done? And so a few months ago, I came across and heard about from my wife actually about Phyllis Song and her way of helping businesses with virtual assistants. I want to just give huge thanks to Phyllis Song and her team. Phyllis does amazing things. She has really hugely helped our business. What does Phyllis do? Well, she helps find virtual assistants for you. Honestly, Phyllis's service was incredible. So what did it look like? Basically, she asked me what kinds of support that I needed in the business, and I described a few different things. For my business, that included I needed an executive assistant to help me out personally. I also needed someone to help with sales and customer support, and I also needed a couple people to work on social media marketing. Phyllis posted some listings for some positions. She did some ton of screening interviews and came up with a small set of candidates. I participated in the final group interview and found some amazing individuals to help our team. And when I started this process, I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. How would they interact and stuff. But when I did that screening interview, the thing that really came across that was amazing, and which I didn't really expect. We all have kind of prejudices, right? I had this kind of expectation or prejudice that I was kind of hiring like robots, people who would just, get trained, take some tasks and do them. But when I was doing that interview, that final interview, I realized these are incredibly talented people who have a variety of experience, depth of experience, and that they really need to be full team members. So it's getting close to 2 months ago, we hired 4 virtual assistants. They started, we integrated them with our team. Yes, of course, we had to do some onboarding, but Phyllis helps with that too. So Phyllis has this amazing training program that she does with all the new virtual assistants. It's part of the package that she offers, and they are fantastic. I just cannot speak highly enough about how much of a huge difference Phyllis has made for the business that I'm in. People who are in executive or senior leadership roles, they already know this, that you need leverage. You need to leverage your time, you need to leverage your money to do amazing things. And this is one part of that strategy of leverage that I highly recommend to everyone, and specifically get in touch with Phyllis Song to help you with this. I am constantly recommending Phyllis to people that I talk to. So really strongly, 100% stand behind her. Amazing service. Totally worth it. The ROI is off the charts. So if you're even thinking about it, you need some leverage on your time and your money, check out Phyllis Song and get her to help you find some virtual assistants.